Morning.
I first want to ask, kind of where is the confidence of not only the team after the last three games, but where also is your confidence right now, just coming off those three wins?
Yeah, obviously, last three games was very important for us. We had a bad month, I can say, in May. We've been struggling to win games, and I was also hard on myself because I felt that I could have helped more to the team to win games, in those games. So obviously, the last three games was very important for the team and for me as well. I had two assists, which was really good. Obviously, I would like to score my first goal as soon as possible, but I think we are on the right track now, and we keep going now.
Um, I feel like the whole team kind of collectively agreed that it was a hard victory against Philadelphia on Sunday. What about that matchup just made it so difficult and so different than what you've seen with the crew so far?
Yeah, I mean, it was very hard to play against them. Actually, they did really good what they wanted to do to close the spaces down fast. We couldn't really get the rhythm. Once we started passing the ball and started playing our own game, they just stopped us with fouls. So it was really hard to play. It was a different kind of game, and we had to fight a lot against them. And I think it was good that the team showed that we can win these kind of games as well.
And here in Seattle, it's a turf field. Last time you played on turf, Charlotte, there were some injuries. Just can you talk about the difficulty of playing on turf and
Yeah.
when you kind of
I actually hope that they keep the grass because I saw last game they played on grass. But thanks for that information. Yeah, it's always different to play on turf. We don't train on turf fields, so we only use those kind of fields when we go to Charlotte, New England, or Seattle. These kind of games. Uh, so it's gonna be a little bit weird for us. We all played on turf before, so it's not a whole new experience. But we always need some minutes to get used to. The ball is bouncing different, the pace of the ball is different, so we need some time. But it's gonna be good now. I think we will have a training there because we travel tomorrow, and I believe Saturday we train in the stadium, so that's gonna help.
Um, Daniel, coaches talked about how teams that come to play Columbus, or even when you go play them, they tend to change the way they normally play. I felt like you saw a great example of that Sunday night against Philadelphia. Have you ever seen that before in your career?
Like, you mean if I experienced
Yeah,
that?
like when you were playing for Philadelphia, for example, did teams really change or depart from the way they normally play?
Nah, I think it's different here. I think it comes from the past few years when obviously the crew was very successful, and also just the way they play. We play here. It can be very annoying to the opponent team. We have the ball a lot, passing around every team almost. So I feel that whoever comes here or whoever is playing against us, they try to be very tough and try to find a way how to stop the the, the style how we play here.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel that since I'm here, that the teams are trying to play different against us.
What does that mean for you as a player when, you know, you get something at the whistle that you weren't expecting?
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of respect, I think, that everyone is trying to be their best version against us. So that shows that everyone believes that we have a very good team here, and yeah, I think that gives us another boost of confidence.
Coach, in the last week, has talked about intention and execution, where it doesn't necessarily match up at times for Columbus. And he broke down execution yesterday by saying that he's assessing both tactical and technical. The technical part is where he put the emphasis yesterday, meaning, and I asked him to talk a little more about it, he's talking to you guys about playing the ball one touch or holding the ball for 4 or 5 touches, touching and turning versus playing it back. It seems like that's a lot of minutia, a lot of detail. when I, as a fan, watch you guys play, I assume you've got all that in your head and you've been doing it through your entire career. But Coach is sitting here telling us that, you know, we're digging that deep into preparation. What's your reaction when you get that kind of feedback?
Yeah, so much details. You know, in training, sometimes we do like just a regular rondo that every team does. And I remember last week or 2 weeks ago, I passed the ball one touch, and he stopped the game, and he was like, I wouldn't say that was bad. He did it good because I passed it to the right guy, you know. But if you would keep the ball a little bit more, then the defender has to jump on you, and then the other guy is even in a better situation because the defender is, you know, more far from him, and then he can just turn and go forward. And, you know, I wasn't even thinking on that before. But obviously when he showed that to me, I was like, yeah, that's actually right. So I was trying to do that after that. And also in the game, you know, when you practice that like daily basis, on the game you don't have to think that much about it. Obviously you're not going to be perfect always, and technical mistakes will be there every game. But when you do that daily basis, and he's there all the time behind you and telling you what would be the best option for you, and he also showed that on video and stuff like that. I think you can learn a lot, and on the game it's just getting easier and easier.
Is that the edge that, you know, along with preparing for hot weather by sitting in a hot bath, and all those little things become the edge that you have in that next game?
Yeah, I would say when you don't have to think too much in the game and everything is just getting automatic, then it's so much easier, and then when the fans can enjoy the game the most, because then it's going to look really good.
Yeah, great. Been fun watching you play. Thanks.
Thank you.
Anything else? Appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Yeah.